Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mahendra, Salesforce Technical Architect with 30 plus years of experience into Salesforce ecosystem. And today we are going to cover Salesforce integration patterns. So let's quickly dive into the types of integration patterns. So first one is request and reply. Second one is fire and forget. Next is batch data synchronization. Next one is remote call-in, and last but not the least is data virtualization. So we are going to jump into each and every type of integration pattern, and we are going to understand how we can implement each one of this and what could be the use cases of for each one of this. So we'll start with request and reply. Here in this case, Salesforce calls an external system and waits for a response. So let's assume you are creating opportunities in Salesforce, right? But you have external system, external ERP system where you are maintaining the products and the prices, right? And you want to fetch the current pricing of a product while you are creating an opportunity. So in this case, you will have to make a request to the ERP system and wait for the reply until you see the current pricing of a product. So how you could implement this integration? You can create name credentials to store the URLs of the third party application and the credentials, and you can make the callouts from your Apex classes. So this was about the request and reply. Next one is fire and forget. So in this case, if let's say you are creating some data in Salesforce. So for example, you are creating lead data in Salesforce, and you want to make, I mean, you want to send this data to a marketing tool after it is created in Salesforce. So in this case, you send data to the marketing tool, but don't wait for any response. So this is called as fire and forget. How you can achieve it? So you can create change data capture. You can enable change data capture in your org, and the other application, it could subscribe to the events fired by the change data capture, right? Other way could be you fire outbound messages from flows or workflows. It's a pretty straightforward one. Next one is other way to implement is platform events. And last, the rare one, but it can be used. You can make callouts from asynchronous callouts from your Apex classes using @future methods. Okay, so moving on, next type is remote call-in. So in this case, external system, it needs Salesforce data, right? So for example, external system requires account, few of the account fields from Salesforce. So in this case, what you can do is you can create connected app in your Salesforce org, and it will generate consumer key and the secret for that connected app, right? And if you want to use username password mechanism, so you'll have to create a service account and share the password for that service account with the other application along with the consumer key and the secret. You also need to provide them standard or custom REST or SOAP APIs to they can make a call to. So one thing you need to make sure here is while creating a service account, you need to make sure you are providing minimum required accesses to that particular uh, uh, service account. So you can do it either via profile, but the recommended way would be by you do it via permission sets. So here in this case, for example, they need data from few of the account fields, right? So what you can do is on a permission set, you provide read accesses to this particular field and the account object, right? And you can assign this permission set to this service account. Moving on, next type of integration pattern is batch data sync. So in this case, you want to sync data between Salesforce and other systems, periodically. Maybe you want to run a nightly sync or maybe an hourly sync, depending on the amount of data. It's not a real time, so as I said, the sync happens periodically. So so I mean, there are few ways to implement this. So first one is, let's say, external system. They need data from Salesforce. So what they can use is they can use bulk APIs to pull data from Salesforce. So again, in this case, you will have to create connected app and the service account, and you'll have to share consumer key, secret, and the password for your service account with them. And other possible way could be, let's say Salesforce needs data from the other application, right? So what you can do is you can write batch apex in Salesforce, and make callouts from it. So again, you will have to create named credentials in Salesforce, and you can schedule these batch classes to run at whatever intervals you want. And let's say the other application, it doesn't support APIs, so you can use MuleSoft to integrate. And if you want to, if at all, if you want to, perform any transformation before loading this data in either of the applications, so you can use any ETL tool such as Talent. Okay, so that was all about batch data sync. Moving on, next one is data virtualization. So in this case, you don't store any data into Salesforce, but fetch the data in real time from other applications. So use case could be, you are storing, you are maintaining your inventory in a other application, maybe in a ERP application, and you want to see your inventory in Salesforce. So you can use this, integration pattern to fetch the data into Salesforce without storing it. So either you can create external objects and indirect lookup relationships in Salesforce, or you can use Salesforce Connect to integrate the other application with your Salesforce application. Okay, so that was all about the different integration patterns, the ways you can integrate Salesforce with other applications. Uh, do like the video if you really liked it. Do subscribe it. Make sure to uh, uh, put a question or feedback in comments. And I'm planning to make some videos on this following topics. Um, for example, chain data capture, how it works, what is it, and platform events, how you can make Apex callouts from your Apex code. What is Salesforce Connect? So stay tuned for a few more videos. And yep, thank you so much for watching this video.